I want to tell a story about how profound the skill of openness and honesty is in affecting the lives of people around you. This situation that I was in was when I was the CEO of Solomon Software, and there was someone maybe 3 levels below me got fired. I heard about it. It was somebody I didn't interact with very often. But when I heard about it, I questioned, well, what did we go through in this process to attempt to remediate this and make it work? And I was confident that we'd done all the things we should, but I did ask to meet with this individual before he left. And when he came into my office, I said, do you trust me? Do you know me well enough to trust what I got to say to you? And he said, well, yes, I do. And I said, well, I've got some things I want to say, but they're hard to deliver, and there really is no point in doing it unless you trust that I have your interest at heart in doing it. And he said, well, please go ahead. And so I related to him that I talked to a number of people he worked with and got feedback from them about how he interacted and how hard he was to work with. And he was just a difficult, bad attitude kind of person, and he took no instruction for correction. And as I was walking through examples with him, he began to tear up and he said, no one has ever told me this. And I said, well, I do think people have told you this from what I've talked to, but for some reason you weren't able to receive it. There was something that you haven't been able to hear this until now. And you know, he actually thanked me because he began to realize for the first time why he was in the position he was in. And he didn't remain in our company, but he did finally he opened up and received a piece of information that changed the way he saw himself and changed his career going forward. And we have wrapped in this example this profound truth of honesty, me being willing to speak the truth to him in a way that and him having the openness to receive it. You see in this example, there's a lot at stake in our skills to do this. People can lose their jobs because they're not open. They don't know how to talk to each other. And sometimes we as leaders don't have the courage to speak the truth and do it in a way that's in the interest of the person we're talking to.